Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Meg, and in today's video is so exciting. We're gonna talk about 10 drugstore makeup products that are new releases that I have been loving. If you follow me on my Instagram, especially my Instagram stories, some of these are not gonna come as some surprise, but the rest of these, I don't know. I mean, there's some good stuff, and they're all fairly new products. So if you want to know some really bomb drugstore makeup that you can try, just keep on watching. But before you do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button so we can be friends, and then make sure to follow along on social media where I post daily, especially on my Instagram stories. So let's be friends. All right, let's get into this amazing drugstore makeup. All right, this is in no particular order, but let's just start with a primer. This is something TikTok made me buy, and it is the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I don't know what like the claims are, I don't remember, but this going on feels pretty smoothing, almost dewy finish, natural, but also smooths everything out. Like it's a really nice texture. It does feel very creamy, smells like marshmallows, and just like makes the skin look kind of alive, but also smooths it out too. Such a great base for makeup. I don't know what's going on with NYX lately because I feel like I haven't heard anything about them, but all of a sudden there's a few products that people are losing their minds over, this being one of them, and I'm really enjoying it. So if you have the opportunity to pick this up as a primer and you want to try something new, give this a go. It's kind of on the pricier side for drugstore, but it's amazing. You're gonna love it. I've got two like complexion products I want to talk about. The first one blew me away. This is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. And this is also something that the internet's losing their mind over right now, and I am loving it. It is quite honestly a dupe for the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. So if you love IT Cosmetics CC Cream, please give this a try. I did a whole wear test putting one on side of my face and one on the other side of my face, and this wore better. I will link that Instagram post below so you can see my recap of how it applied and how it wore. I did like this whole recap on Instagram, but if you've never tried this, you gotta try it. It's good, and it also has SPF, has great ingredients. The shade range is kind of weird. It runs a little warm, so just be careful when you are selecting your shade. Luckily, most drugstores and Ulta has a good return policy if you grab the wrong shade, but honestly, you have got to try this if you have not. The other complexion product that honestly was so good, and I did not expect to love it as much as I do, and this is the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. This has no SPF in it, which I actually like. I think it's very versatile in that manner where I can use my own SPF and skincare, then throw this on top and create a really nice light makeup look. I would honestly venture to say that this runs a little bit more medium coverage than it does light coverage, but it is beautiful. The only downside of this is that the shade range is absolutely trash. Like I would not recommend if you are a hard shade to match, this is not going to work for you, which sucks because I really want to be able to recommend stuff that everyone can try. But if you happen to fit in the shade range of this, definitely try it. It's $5. You have nothing to lose here. It is so good, medium coverage, looks natural on the skin. It doesn't look too oily, doesn't look greasy. It's just very healthy looking. I love it. Okay, I picked this up because I saw a video where somebody said this was a really great Becca under eye corrector dupe, and this is the Essence High Beauty Under Eye Brightening Concealer, and this is in the shade Rose Beige. Let me swatch this for you. You can kind of see it's a liquid color brightener corrector sort of situation. This one has a very pinky salmon undertone, and when you put it next to the Becca Under Eye Corrector, it is very similar in tone. The consistency is different, but the effect that this gives next to the Becca is very similar. And with Becca going out of business this year, and you want like something that's a good alternative, I wouldn't call it an exact dupe, but I would call this a really great alternative, and it's affordable. I think it's $4.99. Essence makes such great products. I'm continually impressed by them, so definitely give this a try. This is in the Rose Beige. I love it. Now let's talk about a setting powder. This is from Physicians Formula. It's called the Rose All Day Set and Glow. It has a powder, but it has like a dewy balm in the packaging as well. It has this like balm here that I guess you could use as a lip balm or as kind of like a dewy highlight on the cheek if you want. It definitely is rose scented, so if you're not into that, you're gonna wanna skip this. And then in the package, you get a glowy, translucent type of setting powder. The setting powder is awesome. It has a glowy finish, but sets the makeup down. I don't personally love it under my eyes, but I love to take a fluffy brush and set my face with it for like a healthy glow. So sometimes powders can be too matte, makes my skin look a little too chalky, but I really need to set stuff down. I love this for those days where I just want like a nice, whoa, where I just want like a nice healthy powder. Now, back to Essence. Let's talk about their blushes. I've mentioned their blushes before. I don't know if I mentioned these in my 2020 favorites. I think I did, but they kind of repackaged their blush formula. They're very similar. If you remember the Satin Touch blushes, they're very similar, same formula, and I have been loving this. I actually really love this brown tone, nude tone one called Bespoke, and then this one is Beloved. These are so pretty on the cheeks. You've got to try these. I think they're $3. Of course, I'm linking everything below, but like if you need a blush and you want a great drugstore blush, try these out. Like I said, these are fairly new with the repackaging that they did, I think within the last year. Try it and thank me later. They honestly feel like high-end blushes. I am amazed. We have a palette to talk about, but it's not a eyeshadow palette. It is a face palette. This is from Physicians Formula. It is the All Star Face Palette. That's what it's called. So you get 6 face products in here. You get 2 bronzers, 2 highlighters, a pretty basic setting powder, which is actually really nice, and then a blush. So it's like everything that you need after you've laid your foundation on, all of the stuff that you can put on top of it. I think it's so useful. Like it's like you'll literally use everything in this palette. So this has the original butter bronzer, a matte bronzer. This is one of my favorite highlighters by them, this Rosé All Day one. It is a dupe for Champagne Pop by Becca. So another Becca product dupe that if you love Champagne Pop, this is a literal dupe. And then this highlighter here is also a limited edition one. It's super pretty and blinding. The setting powder is great just to set the face or under the eyes, and then this glowy blush is stunning. And the best thing about this is that this palette is $15, which is crazy because all of these, like if you were to buy this by itself, it's like $15 or something crazy like that, because Physicians Formula is kind of a pricier drugstore brand. For them to charge only $15 for this is mind-blowing to me, because you're getting 6 full-size products that I love and I use. I've been like non-stop using this. Okay, 2 lip products to talk about. I've lost my mind for this. This formula of the Wet n Wild lipstick, I will list the exact one below. It's like the High Shine lipstick, I believe, but this is in the shade Clothes Off. I also have Rosé and Slay. I have a lot of the shade range, but like I haven't seen these in store, but I've seen them online, especially Amazon. They were $1.99. This lipstick is stunning. It is a Shine formula lipstick. It is beautiful. I'll so watch it for you. It's very creamy, very beautiful. Can we see it? There it is. Oh yes, look at how pretty. It's so pretty. The shade is stunning. It's a beautiful neutral. Like I said, this is the shade Clothes Off. I've been wearing it non-stop, just throw it on the lips and go type of situation. And then the other lipstick formula that I've been dying for lately, this is a brand new discovery for me. This is the Maybelline Ultra Matte Slim Lipsticks. I am wearing this in the shade More Buff today, and I love it. It's just like a great neutral. I have an entire blog post where I've swatched every single color on my lips without any photo editing or filters, so you can see how it looks on a real person. So you're gonna want to check that blog post. I have that below. But I love this formula. It's very comfortable, matte. It's not flat. It does not accentuate any dry patches in your skin. If you have really severe dry lips and you want to wear a matte lipstick but you have trouble, you're gonna want to try this formula because it is honestly like blurs. It's got like some blurring formula. I don't remember. It's just really pretty. You're gonna want it in your life. Last but not least, this is technically, well, it's technically not a makeup product, but I use it all the time, and it makes false lashes the easiest you will ever apply in your life. It is the Kiss Lash Liner Glue. This stuff makes eyelashes so easy. You literally just like, it's a clear glue. You just draw it on your lid and stick your lash on. And it's like, bam, it's done. How did I live without this before? Like, I love this, and it's a drugstore product. It's super affordable. You're technically not supposed to use it over makeup, but I use it over my eyeshadow all the time. I don't use it on bare skin, and it works perfectly. You can also apply it directly to the eyelash if you want a little extra adhesion. I can't say enough good things about this one. They also come in a black, so you can do like an eyeliner look and then stick the lash on. I just like the clear because I feel it's more versatile, and I'm not a huge heavy eyeliner wearer to begin with. So this is more my style, and I am obsessed with it. Using this plus like a half lash, I've been into half lashes so much, just like on the outer corners. Easiest false lashes I have applied in my life. Period. All right, so we are done. That is the 10 new drugstore makeup products that I have been obsessed with lately. Hopefully, I have inspired you to try a wonderful, affordable makeup product. Does any of these things pique your interest? Or have you tried any of this stuff on my recommendation? I want to know. Hopefully, you have some inspiration for your next drugstore trip, or, you know, honestly, just click my links below. If you want to shop online, just throwing that out there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.